Our winter weather roller coaster.
Hey there, Tom. Yes, and that arrives tonight with the first of several cold fronts that are going to move through the region over the next few days. Here's the location of that front as of right now. Currently 68 degrees in Houston, but we reached 80 degrees today. Now, we've cooled down slightly because of the cloud cover and some of the rain that moved through, but the biggest difference and the biggest cool down is going to come with this front that is just moving through Dallas, and temperatures dropped about 5 degrees within the past hour there. 13 alert radar. Rain is moving out as we speak. We had a couple of rumbles of thunder and some lightning near Lake Livingston today, but as far as any more rain, just a couple of light sprinkles north of Galveston Bay near Mont Belvieu and Baytown. This is just all the moisture and the humidity wringing out of the atmosphere at this hour. Big picture though, a lot of the thunderstorms that developed over our heads greatly intensified as they tracked east. There is a tornado watch for much of eastern Texas and Louisiana where you can see the warnings there. Not expecting any severe weather though for us here in southeast Texas. It is going to be a little cloudy though for the rest of the evening. You can see that here as we look live to Houston with the sun finally setting for tonight though. Big difference. You'll especially notice if you're going to be out late tonight, that's when that temperature drop is really going to start to settle in. But by tomorrow morning, we're falling all the way into the upper 30s. And with that breeze, it's definitely going to feel chilly in the morning. So jackets, scarves needed once again. And then in the afternoon, we are rising back into the mid 50s, but it's still going to feel quite cool with that breeze that could gust up to about 20-25 miles per hour at times. This is just the first cool down of several in the forecast. We're talking more about that midweek freeze coming up in a few minutes.
Elyse, a little bit of sunshine and a little bit of chilly weather headed our way.
I was going to say we hit 80 today in Houston, and by tomorrow morning we're going to be in the upper 30s. So big change ahead of us for this weekend, and it's just a taste of what's to come next week. And that's really the focus of the forecast, getting you ready for this next freeze that will move into southeast Texas. And it really all begins Wednesday when an Arctic front begins to move in. It's going to be much colder by then. Tuesday we'll have temperatures in the 60s. By Wednesday morning we're falling into the upper 30s. Winds will be strong out of the north. We'll only make it into the mid 40s, and then by Thursday temperatures will plummet into the low to mid 20s. Hopefully you still have all of your cold weather gear and preps for your home and things like that. If not, now's the time to get ready, because we will likely see one morning below freezing and another morning below freezing on Friday with a light freeze possible. Temperatures though for highs all below 50 degrees. That is well below normal for this time of year, even in February, even into the winter months. Now here's how this is all going to play out. It's somewhat similar to what we actually saw today. A weak surface low is going to develop ahead of that big Arctic front. So the first small cold front that will move through, that's going to be our stormy front on Tuesday. By Wednesday, this front plows through Texas, going to be mainly dry when it moves through. So that's good news there. Not going to rule out maybe any light precipitation, but by all means, this is going to be an Arctic front that's going to move through. So that Arctic air is going to be very cold and very dry. But one thing we're also monitoring into the end of next week, this is some new data we're analyzing for next Friday and next Saturday. It looks like we could see a weak low develop over the northern Gulf. If that happens, we could see precipitation on the northern side of that. You see right now, that is rain. That's because temperatures will likely be in the 40s. So right now, there's the possibility of a cold rain next Friday and Saturday, but it's something we're keeping a close eye on, as that's a similar pattern to what brought us snow last month. We're not forecasting that, though, at this point. What we are forecasting, though, and have pretty good confidence in, is that Arctic front that will send temperatures below freezing likely Thursday and Friday. And then after that front moves through and it stays chilly in southeast Texas, we're going to have to keep a close eye on the other patterns that could be around southeast Texas at that time. Ooh, look at this camera angle. Wow. That is a beautiful pink sunset right now. Gorgeous outside. Temperatures still pretty warm. We're still at 68 degrees. That front hasn't reached us yet. I'm sorry, I'm very distracted by this. This is a beautiful shot here in southeast Texas after a stormy, summery day. Now in Galveston right now, 70 degrees. Potentially a little light fog there as temperatures are going to drop very quickly. So that'll be something we're watching, with water temperatures still in the 50s or 60s. As for tonight, again, 39 degrees tomorrow morning. Very cold tomorrow morning. Have a jacket and scarf ready to go if you have to be out and about in the morning. Thankfully, it will be drier, though. 13 alert radar. We are drying out as we speak. Potentially a few light showers still moving through portions of Liberty and Chambers County. The severe weather risk really stayed to our northeast today, so we're thankful for that. And you can see here on Future Track, we keep a couple of clouds tonight into tomorrow, but generally speaking, tomorrow is going to be a bright and sunny day. As for your Houston 10-day forecast, we do see temperatures rebound both days. They'll be colder than where we were today. And for President's Day, we'll have temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. Time frame to watch, though, Wednesday through Friday, monitoring potentially 2 more freezes in the forecast for Thursday and Friday. Deny a Costco chocolate cake.
Everyone loves chocolate. That's it for now. We certainly appreciate you being with us. For Elyse Smith, I'm Tom Abrams. We hope to see you back here tonight at 10. Until then,